Hey everybody, this is Jeff here once again, just bringing another update on the progress of my TOS Enterprise 1350 from Polar Lights, and we've got quite a bit of work done on that ship. Very happy with what results that I was able to pull from it. Bit of work done, and actually my little masking thing that I did for the windows worked out perfectly. I mean perfectly. I love it to death. So we will turn around and take a look at what we have. And that's what we have. We have secondary hull painted up. I have a lot of squeaking coming from my chair too. But we have got the paint color on this ship. It's a nice good combination of about 4 or 5 colors. Model Master flat white, and Model Master, a couple of drips of Model Master clear blue, Testers blue metallic flake, Model Master neutral gray, and Model Master chrome silver mixed in with that to give the color that we have that you see here on this ship. And in my opinion, I love it. It works really well with the rust color that I used for the deflector, and actually it nearly matches the box art, not on the front of the box, and we see it right over there. It looks really close with that box art right there that you have along the sides with the colors that I chose for this ship. Really close. The only thing that's not going to mate up, of course, are my Bazaar collectors, but the colors spinning inside of the Bazaar collectors, especially since I've toned those down, they were a bit bright in my opinion. Probably in a lot of other people's opinion too, especially when I had it mocked up here on the ship with the colors spinning. I had just way too much color, on the sides of the ship and everything. I didn't want that much. It would illuminate the entire room with the Bazaar collector, so I toned those down. I stuck a 180 resistor on the ends of all the lights, and it took it down just enough for what I would like to. So, but even those colors are matching the ship. The impulse engines with the red, I've had those. I had that fitted on here as well with the saucer. That's matching the ship. It's all matching, it's all coming together and everything, and that to me was very important, was that the colors and everything was going to match, it was going to mate up, and they do to a T. Talking about more of the colors that I've used on here, we've got the accent color on the front of the dorsal for the neck, and also as well I put it on the fronts of the pylons as well. Just something different. It's usually not on there, of course. It has nowhere in the instructions that there was an accent color on the front of the pylons, but I threw it on there anyway. It's a lighter, let me see, we have the flat white with chrome silver and the neutral gray. Mix that together, and it's much more chrome silver, of course, and with the neutral gray, and then a little bit of the flat white to lighten the color up. And at some angles actually with this, I can barely make it out, especially depending on the lighting that's coming in, and then on some it's just right there and it's really punchy in the face like it is right there. But if you look on the front of the pylon, you can barely see it, and right here on the front of this one, you barely can see it at all on the angle. So, but if I was to come at another angle, bam, there it is, clear as day. So I love that. I also have it on a little strip down through the center back right here, and it works out well. It's the exact same length as the decal that goes here with the 2 red stripes, the exact same length, so that worked out quite well. For right here on this detail right here, it's almost basically a darker shade of the accent color. It's pretty much just the chrome silver, if I can get us to focus. Yeah, it's the chrome silver and the neutral gray. Of course, more chrome silver than anything else. Just a tad little bit of neutral gray and a little bit of black mixed in with that as well. So I got that. Want that to have a little shimmer. Usually this is the same color as the hull. Didn't want that. I want that to stand out. So we did just that. And of course that way on either side, absolutely loving it. And like I said before, the little trick that I used with the masking worked out perfectly. Didn't have any issues with it at all. It peeled off really easy, like as far as getting them, after doing all the painting on top, peeling off those masks, they came right off. No, barely any issues at all. Pretty much the main issue that I had was there'd be just a little bit of overhanging paint right there, which I just scrape off with the hobby knife, and it came right off. No issues whatsoever. Loved it. Still got nice lighting coming from these windows back here, so all that work I did with the shuttle bay was well worth it. I haven't got the dome on here yet. I'm going to leave the dome actually clear. Usually it's tinted green, but I'm going to leave that clear, and the little disc that goes underneath it, I'm going to tint that slightly green. I don't want too much color coming through there because I kind of like it being clear. And I set that on there, see what it looked like in the clear, and it actually looks great. Of course, all the colors still, like I said, matching inside of the shuttle bay. Now we really see why I chose all the colors that I did on the interior. Of that. First off, I was thinking that this look is a bit more futuristic. More 23rd century in my opinion with the colors and everything. Kind of ties it in as well a little bit with the refit Enterprise as far as the Star Trek V shuttle bay goes, the Enterprise A shuttle bay goes, which originally was going to be the motion picture shuttle bay, but they changed all that during production and everything. So, but again, as far as the matching of colors and stuff, it's just really good, really close. The Bassar colors also made up. All the lighting in the saucer is mating up right about now. Have another video of that coming up here pretty soon. So I'm very happy with the results of what I've got on this model kit thus far. I am very happy with it. Oh, had a little short right there. My wires touching. So with this, I will press on actually with this kit. Probably coming up next, go ahead and get the bottom of the saucer mounted on here, so that when I get those nacelles together, get those completed and everything. Trying to work on a little bit of soundproofing on those, on the motors. But once I get those completed, I get them mounted up here. And, because of where the mounting point is for the base, you put those big heavy nacelles on the back, it's just going to fall down butt first, and is not fixing to see that at all. So go ahead and get the saucer on it. It won't make it go down head first because it really is perfect as far as like the bottom of it. Now at the top of that saucer, it's fixing to go down on its face, but just the bottom of it, go ahead and get that done, get it wired up and everything, so I can start seeing what that's going to be looking like and everything. And of course, when it comes to painting that, I mixed up plenty of this color so that I could take care of the saucer and the nacelles as well. And, just mask off everything up around here, cover everything else in the paper bag. The airbrush that I use, it has a max pressure of 25, and I'm not using 25 anyway, so it's not like it's fixing to blow paint everywhere as well. So, I take care of what I need to close to the dorsal and everything, and then go forth and paint the model, and paint the saucer and everything up as well. So I will continue to work on this. I'll leave you guys with just a little bit of a pass around on this kit with me shutting up. But as always, like saying, those of you out there building models, keep on building them. I know I certainly will. I love it to death. I don't feel like it right about now because it's going on 1 o'clock here, and I'm tired, mentally tired, actually. But I will continue to work on this kit, and I will see you guys in the near future. Now, let me shut up and show off the Enterprise.